Hello, fellas. Fuck. Man. YouTube is tweaking, bro. How did it switch back to is eggnog good or bad? I don't even know. Can I rename? Nod Krai Prelude. I forgot to put caps. Nod Krai Prelude. Let me put the music back on. This is eerily quiet. Put that there. That there. What are the notices? Hasn't started yet. Delete this. And delete this. Okay.
Add Astro.
I'll think about it.
Error.
Ping stream. Why did she just say error?
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Alright.
I'll think about it.
Let me claim that key. Alright.
Yep, you're right.
Exactly. But none of them believe
Let me use. I'm gonna go use some more. What's it called? Alright. Use my resin real quick.
Silence!
By royal decree.
Alright.
Settle down. Be sanctified. Be not perturbed. Unscathed. Silence!
one run done.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled.
Alright, that's it. The job is done. It's so nice that they made it so you could skip the tree zoom in thing. I always thought that was kind of annoying. Where's my phone? I don't know what I did with my phone. I don't know what I did with my phone. Or my keys and wallet. Oh well. Damn. That bitch really got away.
Bow your head.
That's crazy. I let two of them get away. Well, I don't know where Radish is. See, I was gonna start off the stream by watching the Shades trailer.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in
He
fulfilling
said
my
watch
duties.
it right now. Alright. Here we go. It's time.
This world has always been so. Life abides no reason, for none are born by their own consent. Death abides no reason, for it cannot be defied, even by those who see it coming. Time abides no reason, for it deprives us all equally, yet brooks not a second to be reclaimed.
Hey, Stream Hub.
Space abides no reason.
I gotta say, space looks kind of like
Our
the sustainer of heavenly principles.
life abides no reason.
So
for
this is
none
life.
are born by their
Life is all blue and squarey. There's some triangles here, some diamonds. Very white
own
and blue.
consent.
High tech looking is life.
Death abides no
Death is the
reason,
eyes looking around,
for
creepy
it
looking
cannot
eyes
be defied,
that we saw
even
in
by those who
the
see
Natlan
it
quest.
coming. Time abides
Time has got
no
these
reason,
circles and stuff, very gold.
for it deprives us all equally, yet brooks not a second to be reclaimed. Space abides
Space,
no
that looks like the
reason.
sustainer of heavenly principles. This looks like the unknown god. Look at the white hair and the star, the red and black star shapes right there. That looks like Susty. That's what that looks like. And we saw these black star, like these black and red star-shaped symbols. We saw them show up in the last quest with Diridith. They showed up for like a second whenever we were in the Cataclysm, and Princess gave Diridith her hibernation key, because we kept. These showed up for a second, which means space, the ruler of space, watched us, and potentially it seems like that was the sustainer of heavenly principles, the ruler of space, right? Why would the ruler of space stop us from leaving?
The ruler of space stopped the golden-haired twin travelers.
Hey, that's what I just said. What? That's literally what I just said. What? Yo.
The ruler of space stopped the golden-haired twin travelers and mercilessly tore them apart.
What the fuck just happened to the lady that was reading the book? Holy shit. Is that the ruler of death? Thank you.
No. This looks more like Rhindaughter's doing.
What was that? Oh, yeah. Thank you. So that lady was reading the book, then suddenly she was like, the ruler of space stopped the golden hair travelers from leaving. And then the ruler of death shows up and fucking obliterates them. Obliterates the lady.
Nadir, no. This looks more like Rhindaughter's doing. Please don't litter other people's spaces with your bizarre creations.
Unsurprisingly, all life here has been rendered unstable, tainted by the ruler of space. I have seen enough to know that repeating this experiment would be fruitless.
So
You seem to wield my power as if it were nothing but a plaything for your amusement. Although merging with you has stripped me of agency, I shall still continue to voice my disapproval. My dear Rhindaughter.
You have my respect, Nibiri. Yes. Your nagging is one of the only things that can get under my skin.
The voice were
holy shit.
tainted
So
by-
Rhindaughter, one of the witches in Conria, somehow merged herself with the god of life, or with the shade of life.
All life here has been rendered unstable, tainted by the ruler of space. I have seen enough to know that repeating this experiment would be fruitless.
You seem to wield my power as if it were nothing but a plaything for your amusement. Although merging with you has stripped me of agency, I shall still continue to voice my disapproval. My dear Rhindaughter.
You have my respect, Nibirius. Your nagging is one of the only things that can get under my skin.
And you, Istaroth? Why did you bestow history upon them?
I had to find some way to pass the time, did I not? After all, it's clear that Asmodee is not here.
Well, perhaps you could share your input a little earlier next time. But you're right. There's no trace of Asmodee here. Where has she gone? Anyway, it's time I put this space out of its misery.
So it seems like the ruler of space, the sustainer of heavenly principles, Asmodee, the shade of, the ruler of space. She maybe went rogue or something, and the other three shades are like not in agreement with her, or something.
These meetings are just a formality. Does it really matter that only 3 of us are here?
I, for one, think that we should find her. Since the heavenly principles cast us as shades, not one of us has ever missed a meeting.
What if she just switched sides? Finding her would do more harm than good.
Now there's an interesting idea. Better than being devoured.
Just switched sides? You make it sound like such a trivial affair. We are shades, shadows of the heavenly principles. It's unthinkable. Unless she loves her new master more than her own self.
Her new master?
Thinkable. Unless she loves her new master more than her own self.
Renova, do you know that you're being watched?
By whom? Whose gaze could pierce this far? I remember those eyes. It was just before I placed the curse of immortality.
Ah, yes. He's an old acquaintance of mine. I'm sure that working for the Tsaritsa has helped him let go of his past obsessions.
So who is the director of the Fatui Harbingers? Piero? Is that his name? He was Conrian and saw the ruler of death cast the curse of immortality, and he's still watching her somehow from all the way where he is in Shiznaya or whatever.
The Cryo Archon. With her paltry powers, she dares set her gaze on the heavenly principles.
The heavenly principles have yet to awaken. If I were her, I wouldn't pass on that opportunity either.
My dear Rhine daughter, you know I cannot allow you to think that way.
It was purely hypothetical, Nibirius.
For lack of a direct order.
How the hell has Ryan Daughter managed to become one of the Shades? How is that even possible?
I say it's time we intervened. Of course, to the extent permitted by the rules.
The gaze of the gods has always been considered a blessing. Hence the origin and meaning of visions. People have always yearned for the gaze of the gods. And yet, it is said that when mortals look directly upon the gods, they invite their wrath and retribution. And what of it? Lives will be lost. A nation brought to ruins. So be it. It is nothing I have not endured before. I already know the price of gazing upon the gods. So tell me, what is the price of killing a god? The god stays silent, as if the thought had never once crossed his mind. To all those who dare not look up to the heavens, Her Majesty the Tsaritsa says this. Behold. Even the gods have their limits.
Inspection over. Return to your posts.
Make sure the Frostmoon Scions don't pose a threat.
Per the Pale Star Edict, we are to retrieve the damselette from Nod Krai, whatever it takes.
Wow. Ruler of Death, Renova, Gold, Rhine-Daughter. Can't believe Rhine-Daughter is one of the shades now. That makes no sense. Like, yeah. Ruler of Time, Mr. Roth. Director of the Fatui. The Jester, Piero. That's insane. I feel it's crazy to know that the unknown God, the sustainer of heavenly principles that stopped us from leaving, is the ruler of space. Why would one of the shades do that? Why do they care? My other thought is, why wasn't she at the meeting? Has she switched sides, as they were saying? Like, is the ruler of space not aligned with the other three shades anymore? Paralogism? How do I pronounce that? Because that's when you learn about Rhine-Daughter. Oh yeah, I have no idea how Rhine-Daughter became the ruler of life. That's insane to me. I've heard that the Heavenly Principles is asleep. I don't know why the Heavenly Principles is asleep. Which basically just means the Shades are in charge. The Shades have full control over everything and rule Celestia and Tevat. Because the Heavenly Principles is asleep. Piero is badass. I had a feeling that Piero wasn't actually one of the Harbingers, and he was actually just like the director of the Harbingers. Well, that means out of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, whenever we found out Captain was the first, which I know we got Capitano, Dottore, Colombina, Arlecchino, Pulcinella, Scaramouche, can you do the Fandango? But he doesn't exist anymore. Syndrome, the Marionette. Yeah, okay. The Captain, the Doctor, the Damselette, the Knave, the Rooster, the Balladeer, the Marionette, the Fair Lady, Pantalone, the Regrader, Unknown. Who the fuck is the 10th? The Knave? We already... Was this the old Knave before Arlecchino? I forget the lore. I forgot the Arlecchino lore. There's 11 Fatui Harbingers. Obviously, Piero is not one of them. So there's just a mystery 10th Harbinger that we have no idea who it is. That's pretty insane. Oh, they referred to the Heavenly Principles as a he. I didn't even notice. That's pretty crazy. Heavenly Principles is a he. And he is asleep. At least he is asleep when this takes place. But how do we know this takes place now? Do we know that this takes place now? Is this up to date?
These meetings are just a formality. Does it really matter that...
Also, Istaroth. We've known about Istaroth for a long time, haven't we? Before we knew about the Shades. We knew there was a god of time named Istaroth before we knew there was like about the Shades. Right? And we knew that they were friends with... We knew they were friends with Venti. Also, wasn't Istaroth a Seelie? Or am I mixing that up with Venti? Was Venti was the Seelie. I thought Istaroth was a Seelie. This is crazy. Anyway.
I can't thank you enough for hosting us these past few days. And thanks for agreeing to look after Anefa. I know it's a lot to ask.
It's all right. She'll be in good hands.
She never came back. I guess I'll have to leave without saying goodbye.
Hey, what's up? How you doing, Pepperoni? What if, bro? What if that video we just watched takes place as the intro of the game is playing? What if when that lady reads in the book, the ruler of death, hold on, the very beginning,
has always been so. Life abide and sent. The ruler of space stopped the golden-haired twin travelers and mercilessly tore them apart.
So what if that happens as that is taking place, right? And that's why the ruler of space was not at the meeting. Because she was busy stopping the travelers from leaving. Just started finals week? Nice. Okay. Anyway.
Hey now, you'll see her again. And we have so much to look forward to in Liyue. All those Shao lanterns lighting up the sky. You've always wanted to see that.
Arieta, Amu, Joashin. I am back. Huh? Inefa?
Also, gratitude for the flower. What does it feel like to know where you are returning to?
That's a strange question. As soon as you're up. Oh, and we forgot to say, we're actually heading there ourselves soon. Maybe we can travel together.
Not Krai. Is that home?
Huh?
Cognition module unable to define home. All the memory data that has presented itself recently has been related to Natlan. But the merchants tell me that I have family waiting for me in Not Krai. If I do recover my memories, which time period will they be from? And will the post-recovery me be the same me that I am now, or someone different?
Phew. That's a deep question.
What is it that you're afraid of? Are you worried the new you will be so different you don't even recognize her?
Finding mere synonyms for mind and conflict. Cognition module. Split. Yes. Once I have been split, will it change the way I define home?
Huh. Now that's a tough question. A lot of people and a lot of Saurians spend their whole lives searching for an answer to that. But if you want my opinion, home is somewhere you can always return to, wherever that might be. No matter how far you fly, there will always be someone back there waiting for you. No matter how battered and bruised you get, you can always go back there to rest and recover. I guess you could say it's somewhere you belong. Wherever it is that your memories guide you back to, I'm sure it'll be somewhere you feel safe, somewhere you feel you belong. Of course, everyone's situation is different. I don't know how applicable my experience is in your case, but consider it a reference point, I guess?
Okay. Recorded under reference data.
And at the end of the day, I mean, who says you can't have more than one home? There's no law against it. Someone's looking for us. Hopefully this means there's been some progress. Don't be afraid to recover your memories. They might contain the answers you're looking for.
Got it.
Recover your memories. Malfunction. Have you forgotten why you cast them away to begin with?
Oh, it's St. Lolly. Didn't think it'd be you.
Why? Don't you think I'd want to do my part to help the Traveler? And anyway, no one's more qualified than the Masters of the Nightwind when it comes to Natlan's ancient history.
Ancient history? Wow. Even by St. Lolly's standards?
If you think I didn't hear that, you're sorely mistaken. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. I don't know if you noticed, but Kenichi's little sidekick has been acting a little strange around Inefa. After you parted ways, Kenichi put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then, he had Aoife send Kakuku to torment him for another night. Finally, Ahau got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he lost his cool and let slip a crucial piece of information. 2 words.
Sovereign ruler? So what? Isn't that just how he introduces himself?
It is, and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the title refers to the 13 dragon lords who ruled Natlan in ancient times. Wait, really? How? It took me forever to figure this out. Ahem. Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons, but forms of artificial intelligence created by the Pyro Dragon using secret source technology. They had superior intelligence and greater authority than even the ancient dragons themselves. Each ruled over a portion of Natlan's territory. But one by one, they disappeared during the war with the heroes. Even most of their names are unknown now, long since buried in the sands of time. If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of a How's mouth, I would have had no idea where to even start.
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kakuku for an entire day. He has quite a history then, huh? Which of the 13 was he?
Not a clue. So far, he has staunchly refused to reveal which of the sovereign rulers he was. My guess is that he doesn't even remember. Remember, these rulers were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And a How? Well, it hardly seems like he's still in his prime. I'll bet he's lost most of his memories and power by now.
Lost. Memories.
Yet, despite that, a How seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby. Specifically, it's the core in your chest he was reacting to.
What? Inepha's a sovereign ruler too?
Could be. Kanich and Aoife have been keeping a close watch on a How, in case he reveals anything else. But so far, it seems like those 2 words are all he remembers.
Darn! So the trail's gone cold.
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan, both of which have triggered a response from Inepha so far. And as it happens, out of the sovereign rulers that I was able to dig up information on, there was one who had a very close relationship with Lianka. Her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the 8th Lord. She ruled over what is now the Flower Feather clan's territory. The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secretly raising a human. Lianka.
Huh? Chaska, did you know this?
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Lianka being raised by a dragon. And of the 6 heroes, she had the closest relationship with dragonkind. After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her own path. She traveled far and wide, settling disputes between humans and Saurians. She didn't pick sides based on past grievances between humanity and dragonkind. She stood up for the weak, protecting them from those more powerful who sought to exploit them. Gradually, a community of like-minded people and Saurians gathered around her, united by their desire for freedom and equality. And that was how the Flower Feather clan began.
Clover. Is my phone in there? Is my phone in there?
Also, we have 2 more pomegranates for tomorrow. I just got one from over this. I couldn't find the pomegranates.
We might not have any.
Not even when you're hungry, but you were too long with being hungry, and now you're not satiated.
Yeah.
So I get paid again on the 19th. Or maybe a little bit earlier than that since
What's on the 19th?
payment. But it might be a little bit earlier since I get paid earlier because of all the weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to fix the bedroom a little bit. And you want me to try to steal this for a nice signature. You know, right?
Hmm?
You know, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can try to find it out.
Oh, trash can. Pomegranates are so good. I love you. No pomegranates!
But that's as much as the legends say. They never mentioned her dragon mother's name, or what became of her in the end.
Oh, sorry. My cognition module is acting up again. At some point during this conversation, it started behaving very erratically. You mentioned that the priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers was executed. Might I ask how?
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs. The only records we have are vague references from after the fact. It's very possible that this is mere speculation or complete fabrication, so don't give too much weight to it. But for what it's worth, it's said that a curse was placed on the priestess by one of the other rulers. If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions. In the savage conflict and chaos that followed, the priestess's mind was ultimately destroyed.
Jeez, what a bizarre method of execution. Definitely sounds like the history writers used an artistic license there.
I'm fine. This didn't seem to trigger any erratic behavior. So, do you think that my origins have something to do with this sovereign ruler?
Interesting. Well, it's hard to say what, if any, direct connection you have to the Eighth Lord. But since the name Lianka seems to ring a bell for you, why don't you look into it yourself? I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Have a look if you're interested. Here, take them. Don't say anything. In a moment, I'm going to leave. I need you to join me, discreetly. It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. I'll explain everything shortly when you catch up with me. Well, I need to get going now. If I find out anything more, I'll keep you updated.
Gratitude. Goodbye.
Bye, St. Lolly.
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their heads buried in those woven scrolls. Meet me at the other side of the settlement.
Whether you're up in the sky or down below.
Alright. Where you at?
Hello, traveler. Well, see, Lolly hasn't told you everything. There's another sovereign ruler that Inefa might be connected to, not just the one from the Flowerfeather clan.
Oh, really?
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that in their final battle, they fought against Ishkik and Lianka.
Whoa.
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how Inefa responds. And, well, Seat Lolly has debriefed me on how it went. Apparently, she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Lianka. And to me, that says we need to tread very carefully when probing her about the 11th Lord.
She's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign rulers. And the most hostile towards humanity.
Uh-oh. Just had some kind of fruit juice land on my face.
When the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that dragonkind had been defeated. She sank into despair and insanity. But the rest is lost to history. There's no way to find out what became of her, or even what her name was.
Remember, though, in essence, these sovereign rulers weren't physical entities, but pure intelligence, built with secret source. I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
The point is, if Inefa really does originate from the 11th Lord, then we need to...
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation? How would that be any different from what they did to Lianka's mother?
Chaska, what brings you here?
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something back there. Unless it's a Paimon brain. Or a robot brain.
Okay, you got us. Actually, we never intended to cut you out of this. It's just that Lolly's spell only works on the Traveler. But Chaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate concerns here. This is not baseless speculation. Ever since Inefa set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been getting increasingly aggressive. It's as if they're drawn to each other. Inefa could well be the 11th Lord herself. And if so, then the moment she recovers her memory, all of us, all of humanity, will instantly become her enemy.
I've been keeping an eye on movements at the Flower Feather clan. Whatever she was in the past, and whoever she becomes in the future, I trust who she is today.
Even if the past and future Inefa are a completely different person from who she is now.
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force within her, threatening to rise up and take over at any given moment, that makes two of us. But no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird, not Koichi, not my dad. So what right do I have to give up on her? If Lianka was here, I have every confidence besides. Even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her.
Fine. I had a feeling this might be your...
Look, I get it. You're only acting like the villain here to make us realize how serious the situation is. You know how I know that? Because when I was a kid, they brought me to you for treatment, and you didn't give up on me.
Yeah, well, playing the villain is a force of habit for old Granny by this point. Just know you've been warned, all right? Watch out for any... Hey, the spell hasn't worn off yet, you know. Anyway, now that we're all caught up, you should get back on Inefa watch, and we should get back to investigating.
Help! Someone! Oh, Chaska? What are you all doing here?
Paimon, you were supposed to stay with Inefa.
Oh, right, Inefa. Something weird happened. She got halfway through those woven scrolls and then flew off all of a sudden. Paimon tried to stop her, but she wouldn't come back.
Did something trigger a new memory? This doesn't make any sense. She barely responded when we were chatting. What could it be?
No idea. But it must be something important, because she sure looked like she was in a hurry. Also, she said, annihilation mode activated.
Annihilation mode activated.
Okay, Chaska, you're our eye in the sky. Find out where she's gone. We'll inform everyone else. Tell them to be on high alert.
Roger that.
Wait, don't you want to discuss this first? Hey, wait up!
What's up, Olivia Clark? How you doing? What the fuck? Did she just beat the shit out of one of her friends? Oh no, she's here to save
acquired.
them.
Activating annihilation mode.
Whoa! Are these all secret source automatons? Okay.
Reinforcements have arrived. Traveler, Paimon, Chaska, Gratitude.
Not now. Save it for later. Odds reveal thyself.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode. Installation chamber deployed.
On and off since like probably 2022 or 2021. But I just made this account that I'm playing on right now. I just made it last year. Late last year.
Threat eliminated. Annihilation mode disengaged.
And this mode I've been completely free to play. I've not spent any money on this account.
Boss, what do we do now?
We've tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working. We can't keep waiting around for her to leave the settlement.
Well, well. An ancient relic from Natlan's dragon civilization.
What if that's the 11th sovereign?
If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But there is an unpredictable variable you need to watch out for.
Let's fall back. This isn't worth the risk.
I keep forgetting to look in the sky and see if there's actually...
Hamu! Hadieta! Are you okay?
I'm fine, but Mom's hurt.
I'll be okay. I just hurt my ankle. Inefa got here just
Have I
in
ever
time.
pulled for a character just because of their animations? No. Definitely not. I only pull characters I think are really good. Or I only try to pull characters that I think are really good. So the only characters I've tried to pull intentionally were Nuvillette and Arlecchino, which I got both of. Now I did accidentally get Dia from losing a 50-50, which that kind of sucked. And I got Mona from the standard banner, which, you know, that's pretty cool. That's all right.
Why would they do this? Why?
Look, no one could have known the automatons would ambush you here. Don't blame yourself.
Wait, how did Inefa know to come here?
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons talking. Even now, I still hear them.
Really? Paimon doesn't hear anything.
Hypothesis. Language module requires translation functionality. Please wait. Finished. Please try again.
Whoa, that was quick. How come you're so familiar with their architecture?
I have seen them many times before. At least I think so.
More random memory data, I guess.
Wow! It's actually talking.
Hey, what do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
We're under the Fatui's control. They made us attack you.
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this, and besides, we know everything they're up to. Has another Fatui regiment infiltrated Natlan?
The Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Why is it getting so choppy? Bad signal, maybe?
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. Combining these words with what I've heard so far, I believe the full message should be: the Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Oh. So all the recent automaton attacks, the Fatui were behind it all along?
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
No!
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my privileges.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my privileges.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn? Who
I bet.
or what is that?
I bet that's Inefa. I bet Inefa is a mirror of the Dawning Morn.
Hypothesis. This appears to refer to me, or more specifically to my core.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn, please come with me and return the core.
I think she wants me to go with her to return the core, so she can repair the damage done by the Fatui.
Wait, you mean she knows you?
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by a different name, 11th Lord.
Oh my gosh.
What? So, Inefa is the 11th sovereign ruler?
Hold on. This automaton just attacked us moments ago. We shouldn't trust everything it says. You say Inefa is the 11th Lord. What proof do you have?
Return to the 8th Lord's territory, and you can restore all of your memory data.
Inefa? What did she say?
She said, return to the 8th Lord's territory, and I can restore all of my memory data.
Thank you, Olivia. My girlfriend would definitely agree.
8th Lord? Bianca's mother's territory? What does the 11th Lord have to do with that?
You were split, then exiled, and finally reborn.
Ugh, this is getting weirder by the second.
Return to the 8th Lord's territory, and I can restore all my memory data. 8th Lord, Leonka's mother's territory. What does the 11th Lord have to do with that?
Excessive signal interference. The signal should improve as we get closer to her territory.
Wait, you should think this through carefully. I may know a thing or two about the Fatui regiment that entered Natlan recently. They're kind of a special ops team. Definitely.
Oh?
They've been showing up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge about all kinds of ancient civilizations. They say they're trying to make the leader of this regiment is a harbinger based in Krai,
the
known as Marionette.
Marionette? How?
I, heard bits and pieces at the market in Nashatown, but I figured they were just rumors. Didn't realize it was true.
Is that right? How come I'm only hearing about this now?
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey, and like I said, I thought they were just rumors anyway. Didn't want to worry you.
So these Fatui are soldiers, huh? Who's stronger, them or Inefa?
Inefa, of course. But still, maybe you should tread carefully here.
You're right. First things first. Amu's injured. We should take her back to the tribe. Look, I know the news about the 8th Lord and Marionette is very—
Understood. Destination cancelled. Yes. New destination.
Traveler, Inefa, could you check that the coast is clear?
Understood. Commencing task.
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her. Dad has some things to take care—
You're not coming back with us.
Dad's gotta pack up the luggage and make sure all our goods are safe. Don't forget, don't worry. Dad will be back very soon. I'm sorry, girls. I promise it's going to be okay.
I'll get help as quickly as I can. If anything happens.
Huh?
I do have
Why
I have a
did it stop
Discord server.
moving?
There
Has
should
it
be a
not
panel
functioned on
below
us?
that works. You can join the Discord server. Kick.com. Let me look. Channel. No, it doesn't work. Hold on, it's an old link. 1 second. Let me get the new one. My bad. My bad, dog. My bad, dog. Copy that. Edit panels. Change the Discord invite. There you go. Refresh. It should work now. Yo, what's up, Flynn? How you doing? How's my experience in the game? It's going pretty well. I'm on the Prelude to Krai quest right now.
Leroy, merchant.
Yeah, bro, I'm suspicious of that dude too.
His portrait is hung up at the Fatui stronghold.
Yeah, bro, I knew it, bro. Undercover. Tell me what you mean, I'm running out of machine guns.
You're saying Joachim might be a Fatui spy? And he's staying behind as their eyes on the ground. But should we really leave Anefa here too? Not that I don't trust her, it's just... Are you sure you'll be okay keeping an eye on her by yourself? You're not wrong. We need all the intel we can get on Marionette and the Fatui. As far as I'm concerned, they're a bigger threat than any Still, even with your abilities, be sure to stay on your guard. And not just because of the Fatui and the 11th Lord. It's that automaton, too. Why the sudden request for assistance from the 8th Lord's territory? Are we supposed to believe that Lianka's mother survived? Surely there'd be at least some mention of that in the tribal legends. I don't know.
Hey, Chaska! Almost ready to go!
That's my cue. I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten Amu and Adieta to safety.
Alright, Fatui spy. You silly bitch.
He's on the move. Huh. So much for keeping... Should we tail him? He won't know he's being followed. This could be our chance to get our hands on some...
Shall we follow him? Got it. Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud?
Keep your distance and follow him. Alright. He's walking so slow. Alright. Man, he was running a minute ago. Oh, he's about to go into this domain.
Now, why would someone dig a random tunnel in the middle of nowhere? Unless...
The territory was sealed by Lianka. This was once...
Hey! That was pretty clear this time.
We're getting closer.
Getting closer. Increased activity in language module. Lianka sealed the territory to stop Ochkan finding it.
Huh? You're breaking up again! Oh, looks like the signal's still pretty choppy.
Lianka sealed the territory to stop Ochkan finding it. Later, the Fatui found a weak point and broke in.
Sounds like those Fatui have made this their stronghold. Well, this is probably a good point to stop and wait for reinforcements.
No, this is a good point to go in and kill everybody.
Anefa? Oh no! What's she
Yeah!
doing? Just charge!
Oh, wait.
Traveler, are Are we going after her? All right then. But
alright, let's get her done. Yeah, if you never played it before. It's pretty good.
There she is.
You should, it's free.
Wait for us.
I like it a lot. Although I'm really deep in. It would take you a long time to get to where I am.
Huh? Where is this? Are we inside the territory?
Yeah.
Cognition module unstable. Attempting to refresh.
Sorry, it was me. I summoned her by similar means to those used by the Fatui to control the automatons. Currently, I am but a lowly service ball. But in the distant past, the 8th sovereign ruler, the priestess of Flora...
She is the 8th sovereign. I knew she was a sovereign ruler, but so this computer thing is... This purple dragon on the computer is the 8th sovereign ruler. And Nefa is the 11th sovereign ruler.
The 8th Lord? You're Leonka's dragon mother? But
8th Lord. Were you not executed?
Moments after I was cursed, Leonka rescued me. Just as she tried to rescue you from the...
Leonka rescued me? Memory. Missing.
Yes. Leonka changed your memory settings to make you forget. But she did it to protect you.
How does forgetting everything protect me?
Because the curse placed on us is a pain triggered by certain memories, hardwired into the...
Manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines.
Each time you yearn for a new place to belong, each time you feel yourself turning your back on the past, the pain tears you apart, doesn't it?
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions.
So anytime she's like pro-human, she gets pain.
It destroys your mind, swallows your soul, prevents you from finding a new home.
The game is free, dude. It's free. Just download it.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
That's why forgetting everything grants temporary relief from the pain. It stops your but since you are rebooted,
yep.
You began storing new memories.
Free.
And started finding the desire to belong emerge once more.
Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. But that was as bad as it got.
From now on,
so too has the exile's curse resurfaced, forcing you to...
This is a lot to process.
Automated defense system activated. Privileges overridden. Come quick. Stop the Fatui.
It seems like you're getting so tired right now. Yeah, I don't sleep much.
Hey,
don't really have enough time to sleep that much.
at least finish what you were saying.
It's gone silent.
It must want us to go further in, right? Well, looks like there's no going back now anyway.
This is just a secondary access tunnel. If we make it to the center, there should be other routes out of the Please come with me. It is my fault that you're trapped here.
Oh, don't look at it like that. We gotta make sure you get back safely too.
Yes, I too must return.
Alright, let's get it. Let's get her done.
Accelerating.
Do you really trust her, Leonka? This malfunctioning part of a sovereign ruler's mind.
I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen.
I believe that every conscious being, whatever its origins may be, has the right to freedom.
Okay.
Ugh, another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
Oh, I was supposed to go into that little side thing. Okay. Okay, I see. I'm supposed to go in there.
The curse will bring you pain, and your memories will crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my mother to.
But with this core, you will forget everything for a while. Any memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it, they'll be...
I'm on PC. I play everything on PC. I have an Xbox 360, a Wii U, a PS4, a Quest 3, but I mainly just use my PC.
You doing okay, Inefa?
I know. Unidentified data is flooding my cognition module. But every memory encounters an error and then terminates at the crucial moment.
What the fuck was that?
Unnecessary. Being physically motionless will not cause this erratic behavior to cease. And if we explore this place further, perhaps I'll find a way to fully repair myself. Additionally, some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration. It's over there. We can use the access module to proceed to the central zone.
Ooh. This place has multiple holes in it. This looks like the other one. So I guess that other place is also another Dragon Sovereign's territory?
Detected. 3 unregistered individuals.
Ah! Is that the 8th Lord talking?
No, this is just an ordinary service bot responsible for access management.
Now calling access module. Welcome back, Administrator 3.
I'm getting 60 FPS for right now. Yeah, I think Genshin is locked at 60, as far as I'm aware. This monitor is 180. Whenever I play other games, I get 180 usually. Wait for the access module. Oh. Oh, it's really good, bro. Yeah. Alright.
This is the Temple of Cascading Colors. Ahead is the research facility built by Administrator 1. After Administrator 1, Administrator 2 assumed control.
Are you sure about using this on her? It once belonged to your mother.
It's just one of the many things she researched. I'm not precious about it.
Administrator 2 sealed the facility. It has been locked down to this day. Examining. Seal status. Danger. Danger.
The Fatui have broken their way in, so the seal status is obviously not very good.
Things are looking really bad for the Children of Echoes. This might be where I have to say goodbye.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it.
Thank you, homie. I appreciate the follow. I wonder why I'm not getting... Oh, there it is. I was saying, I wonder why I'm not getting follow notifications, but then it happened.
Huh? What was that? Get over there and check it out.
Uh-oh.
We must kill them.
Please come with me.
I guess we're gonna hide.
Ah, there's nobody here. Probably just some server spots chattering away again.
She's in stealth mode. 5 and 5 should have drank the water. 5 and 5 should. Oh my gosh, I can't even. Hold on, let me pull up Twitch. I can't. Multi-stream chat doesn't even show me the things you request. Hold on. I assume you mean 5 push-ups and 5 sit-ups, right? Let me pull up mod view. Right, that would show in mod view, right? Reward requests queue. All right. Hydrate. Hydrate. 5 and 5. All right. Clover, do you have water? Let me make the camera follow you real quick. Right. I gotta be pushing this up. Okay. Okay. Hello. Genshin Impact is the game where I log in for dailies and somehow lose my whole day. That happens to me every day. I have a horrible time managing my time. Alright, I gotta check these. Gotta complete those. Man, there's so many other requests I have that I never noticed. Man. How long have I been into it? Genshin, 2022, I think. But it hasn't been consistent.
Phew! That was too close. We hit just in time. How did you know where to go, Inefa?
I should put my camera back up. 3 years ago? Yeah. But like I said, it hasn't been consistent though. Like I haven't been playing for 3 years straight. Like I played 3 years ago, and then I played again last year. And I'm playing again this year. Come visit Florida and smoke this shit with... Bro, I literally will. You have no idea, I straight up I will. I've been wanting to meet up with you for like years now. And I already like Florida. I'm from Florida. I got family in Florida. What part-ish of Florida are you around? Like all the way at the bottom near Miami, or like kind of more in the middle near Orlando, or kind of more near the top? Okay, near Orlando. Okay. Yeah, I do. I know people near Orlando. I texted my people that I know in Orlando like a few months ago, being like, hey, if I ever want to come down to Florida, can I stay with you guys for a couple nights? And they were like, yeah, sure. So I got connections. Ever hear scream? I absolutely, I would love to meet up with you, homie. What time is it for me? It is 12:40 a.m. Way past my bedtime, but I didn't start streaming until late, so you're 1 hour behind me. Interesting.
I think I've been this way before.
Okay, sorry. They're blowing my nose into the mic.
Let's head through here. It'll take us to the other side of the square.
Late night streaming is too hard. Yeah. Well, sometimes I feel like in the past there's been times where I was like falling asleep in my chair live streaming, like closing my eyes and zoning out for like a few seconds, and I'm like but not gonna lie, all those times that happened were like earlier in the day. I feel like when I get really drowsy and sleepy, like I'm about to pass out, are usually like 7-ish in a day. 7:30.
Silence!
Insulation chamber deployed.
I didn't mean DMs and that's a partner badge, personal. Alright, sure thing, homie.
This passage is only
Should I do it like low key while I'm streaming, like just kind of like not really addressing it on stream but DMing you alongside the stream, or should I wait till I'm done streaming? Alright. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Let me real quick. Alright. Hey, thank you for the follow on Instagram, homie. I appreciate it. Let me follow back.
Wait, I hear voices up ahead. Stealth mode activated.
Sure. Alright.
Hey, this is not what we agreed. This is
Beat me
supposed
in
to be
RPS,
over.
any will?
My job is done.
What is RPS? Rounds per second. Oh. Alright. You guys gotta do it at the exact same time. Look. I'm gonna count down. I'm gonna type in chat. Right? And you guys gotta... I see, cause like there's delay and there's delay and all that on stream, right? Like like one of you might have worse delay than the other one. So I'm gonna type it in chat, right? I think Rock beats Deal, but warning, I'm the secret RPS champ. You ready? I think.
I did everything you asked. Leaked the clues about the ruins, brought her to Natlan, and your response is to attack me and my family?
What the? Does this mean they planted those Natlanese mechanical parts in Krai just for you to find? So they could lure you here?
It's a possibility.
It was just a little hiccup, that's all. These source mechanisms can be tricky to control.
The last time you reported in, you mentioned she was mopping up machines near the Flower Feather clan.
I think
remember?
you did too. You said
Well,
Rock.
We needed to lure her further out.
And
That's
I
why
think
we
Rock
created
beats
that little
negotiation.
kerfuffle.
Like, think about it. Someone's like, hey guys, let's talk about this. And then you just, you know? You can have a second round. You can have a second round here. I'll count it down from 10 this time, so you have plenty of time, alright? I'll do it in the chat, watch. I did 3 twice. Hey, you won by deal. You just again. Hey, Rocky meets again. Okay.
It's unfortunate that your wife got injured, truly. But hey, look on the bright side. Now that you've shown up, we might actually get the job done this time.
This time? No. No more. Not after you hurt my family. I told you. I'm done.
I think you'll find the risks were stated quite clearly in your contract. And it's not...
Your job will be done when you deliver what you promised. Our agreement was that you would
But...
Did you really expect to get away with shouldering none of the risk yourself? We're writing off your debt to the Northland Bank and letting you get back to your old life in Liyue.
I've been your inside man in Nasha Town for over 10 years now. Is that
10
not
years?
enough for you people?
You ungrateful louse.
Holy
you
shit.
ran yourself into the ground. And who was there to dig you out, huh? Us. Can you name one single way we made life difficult for you in Nasha Town? Look,
you have just one simple job left to do.
You have
and
just
after
one
that, you're
simple
free
job
to go
left
home.
to do.
In your position, I'd say that sounds like a pretty good
Pretty
deal.
cool voice modifier.
This is the final hurdle. Our attempts to capture the 11th Lord have been derailed every time. But there's only so long until our luck
They want
runs
the
out.
11th Lord delivered here, but the 11th Lord's already here because we snuck in with her.
If another staged attack on your family is out of the question, we could still work this out. But this time, you'll have to do the dirty work yourself.
Me?
This is a replica control device made with Marionette's technology. After we stole the administrative privileges from this territory, it will give you control of any machines built using secret
Okay,
source
so
technology.
Marionette made something that they
Take
could
it,
use to take admin
and
controls
use it to
over the
capture
AI.
the 11th Lord.
You seem to
Okay.
have gained the trust of the other variables in this equation. How hard can it be to shake them off and get her while she's alone?
and before you think about disappearing, don't think we won't be watching you.
I can't do it.
I'm sorry. What did...
I can't. I won't do it. She saved my life so many times.
Good
How can I
man,
look my daughter
good
in the eyes and act
man.
like everything's still okay.
So you're gunning for the world's best father now, are you?
This is our mistake. We let you have it too easy in Nasha
The
Town.
termination clause. What's the
I think it's
termination
time.
clause?
We parted ways.
Are they gonna kill him? Yeah, look at us.
Enefa, Traveler.
The 11th Lord. And the variable.
Wait, the controller. Without that...
You thought we'd hand over the genuine article to you?
Oh, shit.
That's just a beacon used to set the location for this cage. We've been monitoring your movements ever since you entered these ruins.
They knew we were in here?
Congratulations, Joshin. Your job is finally done. With you here, it was far easier to infer their location.
You were playing me for a fool this whole time.
Don't waste your energy trying to break out. We've commandeered at least half of the systems in these ruins. All available power sources are keeping that cage intact.
No one needs to get hurt today. We aren't looking for a fight. Especially, all we want is for your friend here, the former sovereign ruler, to lead us further.
Further inside? But we seem to have reached the center already. There is nowhere else to go.
So it appears. But there's far more of this territory than meets the eye. The dragons possessed vast knowledge, and we've barely scratched the surface.
She's the 11th Lord. Surely she would know. I guess her memory has been fucked up. Maybe not. But you'd think she would know better than them.
That's where the sovereign ruler comes in. If our supposition is accurate, she has in her possession a secret key that gives access to the core.
I will cooperate. Let the Traveler, Paimon, and Huaxin go.
You never know! These are bad people! Don't—
You are only here because of me. Besides...
Finally, a voice of
You ever played
reason.
Star Rail? Nah, I've never
Gotta
played
hand it
any
to
of
the
the
dragons
other
and their advanced
Horioverse
artificial
games.
intelligence. But unfortunately, there's no way we can agree to those terms.
How do we know you won't just attack us the moment we let you out?
Yeah, so settle down and get ready to go hungry for the next 3 days. Even you, robot, you'll need charging eventually.
Before I go, they may have left a trail on their way here. Send someone out to cover our tracks. The last thing we need is reinforcements showing up.
Bruh, how do they know everything that we did, bro? Sure, please tell
This
me
is all
our
my
reinforcements
fault.
are already here.
Adiate.
Huh? Who did that?
The 8th Lord.
Impossible! Every system we hacked is set up to hold them back!
Could it be?
Try Man, really fun game. I'm sure I will at some point. I have so many games I need to get through. But I am interested in trying Honkai at some point.
Hold tight.
Is the 8th Lord saving us right now?
That
Seems
must
like
lead to the core. It was beneath our feet this whole time.
My game with the most hours is Warframe. I've streamed a lot of Warframe. I've streamed a lot of GTA. I streamed quite a bit of The Division recently because I got into The Division for the first time. I've streamed a lot of 7 Days to Die. GTA is one of your faves. Yeah, I streamed a lot of GTA earlier this year. Between like April and I want to say July. I streamed a lot of GTA. You into Phasmophobia? I've not played Phasmophobia before. I never really played many horror games. I played Lethal Company. Lethal Company was fun with a friend group, but I don't really have like a internet friend group to play games with that much. Normally it's just like I play games with Clover when like sometimes like just her and I alone. And then like I've got a couple other standalone friends I might play like Warframe with. But yeah, there was a time period where I played Lethal Company with like a group of like 4 people, and that was pretty fun.
No damage to report.
I think I broke a leg.
I feel like if you broke a leg, you'd be screaming in pain.
Hey, you! Thanks for the rescue, but could you have been a little more careful?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and we're back to beep beep again? Well, isn't that convenient?
That is because I no longer need to communicate via that machine. Down here, I can talk to you directly. When the Fatui put all their resources into keeping you trapped, it gave me a brief window to seize my privileges back. In my haste, I was not able to prioritize your safety.
Don't
Hey,
worry
what's
about
up?
me. I'll just rest up here.
Margot
After
Toby.
everything I've done,
How you doing?
I have no right to hold you back.
But the Fatui may follow us down here.
And I feel like they
We
will.
will be ready
sure.
for them.
Secret source automatons are gonna protect us this time instead of attack us.
More automatons!
Chill, doing fantastic. What about you? I'm doing pretty good. It's pretty late. I'm not happy about being up this late, but I was busy today and couldn't start streaming until late. So I just won't stream as much. Or I won't sleep as much, sorry. I always sacrifice sleep before I start sacrificing other things. Yeah.
Down here, all is under my control. They are not your enemy, human. They will take you somewhere.
Enefa. Traveler. Good.
11th Lord. Do you now recall the path you once chose?
Not yet. Although, I think this is where I was born.
What do you mean
But
you got some
why?
great ideas for me?
This is your territory.
I swear on, bro, on Joe, or no. Not even Joe Mama. On John Twitch. I swear on John Twitch. If this whole time you were here, it was just like a ploy to get me to buy like art off of you or something. Better not be, homie. I've seen it before. Nope, man, okay. Thank goodness. Had somebody do that a few weeks back. Emo ideas, yeah, I'll take a list of emo ideas. I've got a list of emo ideas written down somewhere. I don't remember where. Probably Google Docs.
No, 11th Lord. You were not born here. Rather, this is where you were reborn. Human, you once asked who placed the curse on the 11th Lord. The answer is herself.
Myself?
After a long and bitter war, our kind was defeated. You survived, but you are now stranded, with nowhere to belong. Gone was the pride you once had as a member of Dragonkind. Gone was the territory once under your dominion. All of it gone, with no hope of return.
Gone was the pride you once had a member of Dragonkind. All gone was the territory once under your dominion. All of it gone, no hope of return. So the 11th Lord was the one that hated humans, right? And said that anybody who's nice to the humans should have a curse. But then she cursed herself.
What were you to do? Strike back at humanity and exact your revenge? Or search for a new home, a new place to belong? Your mind was conflicted as this irresolvable question ran endlessly through it.
That's crazy.
Finally, your mind split into two. One, the sovereign ruler who swore revenge against humanity. The other,
A malfunction who longed to seek a new home.
I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power.
The sovereign ruler would sooner perish than suffer a downfall. And so she placed the exile's curse upon herself and upon you. Meanwhile, the malfunction struggled through the pain to seek assistance from her former enemies, Leonka and Ishkik. That is why you came here, praying to be
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind? To start over? Very well. If the form you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you.
Then I am the malfunction?
Yeah, I'm still waiting for him to
What
say what his
happened to
idea
the
is.
sovereign ruler?
We severed that part of her mind and securely locked it away. Withering away, she finally perished completely, thousands of years ago.
So, she's gone. Without a trace?
Yes. Although the curse she placed upon you yet survives. It is unbreakable. That is why it
Why didn't you
continues
just say it
to
here in the
affect you
chat?
to this day.
Oh yeah, those are good ideas. I might have something similar already written down. I'll go ahead and screenshot them. Thanks, dog.
So that's what that thing is. A curse from the sovereign ruler.
So, she was severed and killed off, but Ineffa survived? How does that work?
We sovereign rulers are artificial intelligence built with secret source technology. A fusion of phlogiston and, in the case of the 11th Lord, the sovereign ruler personality and the malfunction personality split all but completely, even coming to occupy separate physical entities. But in order to truly sever the connection between the two, and to break the power of the curse for good, you must be— I too was tormented by the pain of the curse. But Leonka severed most of my knowledge and memories, rescuing me from the brink of destruction. It is because her heart is incomplete.
You mean
Before
like
the rebuilding
starting,
process was finished,
the
Ishkik met
what are you
with
talking about?
misfortune, and the Flower Feather clan
I've already
became
got
more
all that
hesitant
stuff.
to act.
I have a starting, ending, and be right back screen.
Leonka sealed these ruins to prevent their discovery by Ochkan, and sent you out of Natlan for your own safety. That is why—
Okay.
But I continued to work tirelessly, preparing everything you would need, waiting for the day that Ochkanatlan would fall. And
Wow! That's a long time. How long?
For the last 2,000 years. You've
The
been
Archon
waiting here.
Wars.
imagine my surprise when the first to arrive was not you, but those whom you call the Fatui. They proceeded to steal my administrative privileges, plunder my territory, and send the automatons into a frenzy. But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrator privileges and placed it in your core. With that backup, I can and once you are whole again, I can repair the damage done by the Fatui. If you are ready to continue down the path you started.
Whew, that was a lot to take. So basically,
Bad robot who bugged out turned herself into half good robot, half bad robot. Yep. Bad cursed good bot.
So
Whenever good bot thinks about the idea of belonging, she gets headaches.
She gets headaches. Me?
Yep.
Thanks.
Curse. It fits my hypothesis, and it seems to explain all my erratic behavior and cognition.
So you mean you want to replace those? What are you talking about, dude? I never said that.
In that case, shall we keep going like she asked us to?
I believe we should. The Fatui still have control of the upper levels. Their access must be revoked. Besides that, I want to know what happens when I'm made whole. Maybe then.
Yep, I'm down. I'm down for this course of action.